Station Houston on Space to Ground 2. Are you ready for the event?
Houston Station, we are ready for the event.
Paul Green Elementary, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
Station, this is Lori Schoenweiser at Paul Green Elementary School. How do you hear me?
Paul Green Elementary, we hear you loud and clear, and welcome to the International Space Station.
Thank you. Welcome to Paul Green. We are glad to share our morning with you. I have about 800 really excited staff members and students behind me. We are one of many schools in Hanover counties. We are representing questions from elementary, middle, and high schools across Hanover County, Virginia this morning. We are ready to get started if you are. This is Berkeley.
Miss Anderson's class wants to know how you wash your clothes and dishes in space.
Well, the good news is, for us, you don't have to wash your clothes in space. Therefore, you don't have to fold them and you don't have to put them away. The clothes come up. The clothes come up. We wear them, we get them dirty, and then we throw them away. Because we got no washing machine up here to go ahead and clean our clothes. So that means we got to send up a lot of clothes all the time. Now, dishes, on the other hand, well, our food containers really are our dishes. So the only things that really get dirty are our spoons. We don't need knives because we're not having to cut anything. We don't really need forks because the spoons work for everything. And so what we do is we use wipes, and we wipe the food, and our scissors, which cut the packages, we wipe those off when we're done eating. And that's really all there is to it, because our drinks all come in a bag and a straw, and those get thrown away as well.
Thank you.
Come on, Ruby. Say, my name is Ruby.
My name is Ruby. How do you sleep in space?
Hey, good morning. I sleep great in space. It is really, really comfortable, but we don't sleep in a bed because we just float. And so if you were on a bed, you'd float away. So we sleep inside of bags, like a sleeping bag, and it's kind of cool. I have mine that's stuck against the wall, and so I sleep standing, or kind of standing on the wall. Randy, as you can see, he's usually sleeping up on top, so he's kind of like this, and Mark is across from me, so we all sleep in different directions, but your body doesn't know. And if you're not inside of a bag, if you were just to fall asleep, you'd wake up in the morning somewhere on the space station and not even know where you are.
My name is Evan. How do you make sure you don't run out of food?
Evan, that's a great question, and certainly a very important one. We have an inventory and storage officer on the flight control team who's responsible for making sure that they keep track of the supplies. Of course, we have to tell them when we finish off a package of food so that they can keep track of how quickly we're consuming the food, and make sure that the resupply vehicles that bring food to us have the right amount to resupply us with.
Thank you. My name is Arav. How long can you stay out of the space station with your spacesuit on?
Well, the spacesuit has all the oxygen we need to breathe. It has the scrubbers that take the carbon dioxide that we breathe out, and it scrubs that out of the system. And it also has water that it uses to go ahead and cool us down inside the suits. And so those things limit how long we can be out there. Now, you can imagine, kind of like if you're running and playing all day, you need a lot more food, a lot more energy, right? Well, the longer we can stay out is the less energy we use. So that's why we move really slow and very deliberately, so we can go ahead and stay out there longer to do the work we need to. And we don't rush around and get really sweaty and hot, because that then forces the system to use that energy and the oxygen and the scrubbing capability, and so we have less time. And so typically right now, we can get about 6.5 hours to maybe 7 hours out of our spacesuits. Now, longest spacewalks have been over 8 hours. And when you think about how long we're in the suits, we are in the suits before the EVA, about 3 to 4 hours getting ready, and then maybe an hour afterwards. So all told, once you get in that suit,